Coronation Street's Dylan Wilson finds himself in grave danger next week as his time at the secure training center takes a terrifying turn. The young offender soon realizes that his so-called friend, Brody, is far from the ally he seemed to be. Dylan, who was sentenced to 6 months in the STC following Mason Radcliffe's tragic death, initially felt a sense of security when Brody extended a hand of friendship. However, it soon becomes clear that Brody's kindness came with sinister intentions. While Brody has been offering Dylan favors and appearing supportive, behind the scenes, he has been confiding in other inmates about a hidden agenda. His true colors begin to show, leaving Dylan in an increasingly vulnerable position. Next week, teacher Daniel Osborne grows concerned and tries to intervene. Sensing trouble, he warns Dylan to keep his distance from Brody, explaining that he isn't someone to be trusted. However, Dylan, eager to maintain his friendship, refuses to heed the warning. Later, Dylan's father, Sean Tully, visits him in the STC, hoping to check in on his son's well-being. Relieved to see that Dylan appears to be coping, Sean believes he may have avoided the worst of the trouble inside. However, any sense of relief is short-lived when Brody seizes an opportunity to corner Sean. In a chilling exchange, he demands that Sean smuggle in a burner phone, making it clear that Dylan will suffer the consequences if he refuses. The following day, Sean returns to visit Dylan, this time with a grave warning. He informs his son about Brody's blackmail and insists that he plans to report the threat. But Dylan, desperate to avoid making things worse, pleads with Sean to let him handle the situation himself. When Dylan next encounters Brody, he attempts to stand his ground. He reveals that Sean won't be providing the phone but assures him that his father has at least agreed not to report the threat to the authorities. Brody is far from pleased with Dylan's response. Furious that his demands have been ignored, he begins plotting his next move, determined to make Dylan pay for defying him. As night falls, Brody and his group of mates bide their time before sneaking into Dylan's room. With nowhere to run, Dylan finds himself at the mercy of his ruthless tormentor. Has his nightmare only just begun? Viewers can catch these dramatic scenes on Coronation Street, airing Monday, March 17th, and Tuesday, March 18th, on ITV1 and ITVX.
Quý vị và các bạn vừa xem xong một sản phẩm của Streetspoilers. Hẹn gặp quý vị và các bạn ở các tập tiếp theo.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.